Baby, that's the song of the day. Name it, claim it. Cause it's mine for the asking. Baby, one thing about me, I might tell you a joke. I said, baby, I'm from Gen Z. Who is giving that up? Not me. Not me. I don't know what's up, but best believe I'll never tell you a lie. If there is one thing my mother and illustrious HBCU have taught me, it is to stay ready so you do not have to get ready, babe. I just went to Creator Palooza, Creator Upfronts, where they had creators, selected creators pitching. Came early, went to the table, asked if I could pitch. They said, we have an open time slot, but all the pitchers have a presentation prepared. I said, say less. Baby, give me my 5 minutes, give me the 6 minutes, and watch me work. And I did just that, baby. I ate that down to the ground. Now, baby, I wasn't sure what this vlog was gonna look like, but she was too tea to be wrapped up in something else, so I had to do it by herself. Now, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. I don't really know where I want to record. Hey, vlog. So, which vlog would this be on? I don't know. It might be on IANYS Creative. It might be on my personal page. I don't know. But today is October 7th. It's Kiara's birthday. Happy birthday, Kiara. I'm headed to Creator Upfront. So this week has been Creator Palooza week, and the entire week, Monday through Thursday, was restaurant week. So they had events at different restaurants. So I went to 3 of them. I went Monday through Wednesday. Make content for those. Cute. Love that. Then I got my invite to Creator Upfront. This is where I really wanted to, like, this is the main attraction right here. So I just went to Office Depot to print out some one-pagers, kind of like if it were a like if I were going to a job fair, like printing out my resume, but for my creator portfolio. So it's literally just a one-pager with like a brief, very brief bio, and then a QR code that goes to my media kit. So basically it's like a breakfast at the beginning, and then there's like a panel discussion, but the object is that there's brand owners and brand executives in the room that are looking for creators that they want to partner with and do paid partnerships. And I'm a creator that wants some paid partnerships for the holidays. So yeah, I'm about to go in there and do my thing. Like, I'm not even nervous at all, because y'all know I love to yap, I love to meet people, like I love to network. Like, this is my jam. Interviews is my jam. Networking fairs is my jam. So like, I'm about to eat this up. So yeah, it's currently 8:18. I am the queen of doing things last minute, y'all notice. So I should have finished my one-pager like earlier this week and just did a Office Depot or Staples pickup order, but because I waited till last minute and finished it literally after Office Depot and Staples was closed yesterday, I thought about printing it at home, but I was like, baby, that's too much ink that I'm using up, because I have pictures like at the bottom, and I was like, I'm not about to buy ink and then use it all up. And I literally spent $3 at Office Depot to print out 12 copies. So I'm so glad I decided to do that instead of spending money on ink and then wasting it all on these copies, not to mention if I even give all of them out. But that's besides the point. It's 8:18 and it starts at 9. I'm already in Atlanta because I was like, I don't want to deal with rush hour traffic for everybody that's trying to get to work. And I was like, Office Depot opens at 8. I'll be damned if I go to the Office Depot in like near my house and then have to drive 45 minutes. It probably wouldn't even be, it'd probably be closer to an hour through rush hour traffic to get to the location for this event. So I think the location is only like 15 minutes from where I'm at. So I'm about to head over there. That'll get me there around 8:30. I don't know what parking is like. So it's like, I would rather be there early than to be there late, especially because there's going to be brands in the room. So yeah, I'm about to head over there. But I will say, y'all, like, this drive here, I almost cried like a million times because gospel music came on. What song was it? That song was like, something about the name Jesus. Oh, how I love him. Oh, it's called Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So Jesus, Jesus, Jesus came on. I was like, Lord, I'm about to start crying, because I like, she'd be like, G, and I'd be like, oh, Jesus. So when I heard that song, I teared up. And then like every time I hear gospel, I just be catching the Holy Ghost in the car, y'all, like, for real. So I switched to my Take Me to Church playlist, and so I've been listening to that the whole time. And baby, when Break Every Chain came on, and when what's the Tasha Cobbs song where she's like, I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. I think it's called No Slave. It's something like that. Something like that. That song came on, I teared up. Then Jesus is a Love Song. Y'all know I love the Clark sisters. Jesus is a Love Song came on. Baby, I didn't cry during that one, but I was having a ball with that one, especially towards the end. And then I heard the Clark sisters. I think that was the song that was just on. Oh, Name It, Claim It, baby. That's the song of the day. Name it, claim it. Because it's mine for the asking. Okay? Anywho, I'm literally sitting in this parking lot, and I don't know if anybody's watching me. And if they are, I hope they're having a ball. But I'm about to go ahead and head over to the event. So I honestly think I'm gonna post this on IANYS Creative because I have a whole like Chronicles of a Corporate Dropout vlog that I need to put out, and I feel like I can just throw this in at the end. But yeah, y'all, I'm really excited. So basically, like, we have the breakfast part at the beginning, and then after that I think is the discussion part. And I think they're talking about like AI, because one of the brand owners like owns like an AI company. And then they have a pitching section where you basically like pitch ideas on the spot. I don't know what that's gonna look like, because it's like, am I making content? Am I just telling you a content idea? Like you yell out a concept and I have 5 minutes to think of a concept. I don't know what exactly it's going to entail, but that's what I'm excited for. And then I'm also excited for the breakfast so that I can, you know, speak to the different brand owners, because I know one of them actually owns like a talent agency, and I'm at the point where I would love to be signed onto a talent agency, because they literally will do the hard work for me in terms of pitching brands and getting me deals. So yeah, I'm excited to go. It's been a very amazing week, and yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all when I get there. Oh, what I'm wearing today, babes, I am wearing a thrifted, I don't know where this dress is from, I forgot where it's from, but it was brand new, thrifted little dress, and then just a white button down. Where did I get the white button down? I don't know. And then I have on some white flats right now. Now, will I change to my heels? Probably. But will my heels get changed back into? Probably. My heels are the heels that I wore during my grad shoot, so they're from Fashion Nova. My car is kind of heating up, so let me turn her off, because I don't have time to be stranded in Atlanta. Yeah, y'all, that's about it. So I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna go ahead and head over there. So bye. Baby, she got them heels on. If you know me, you know I don't wear heels because I'm flat-footed, wide-footed, and big-footed, child. Anywho, I pulled up to the event early. I believe I was the first person there. Everybody else that was there was from the team. And let me just say, that's exactly how I was able to secure the last spot for pitching. Nobody else was supposed to pitch, but baby, I got there early and I asked the right questions. If there is one thing FAMU, School of Journalism and Graphic Communication taught me, it is to stay ready so I don't have to get ready. I'm at Creator Palooza Week for Creator Upfronts. It's Friday, and they have a selected list of creators pitching. Pulled up early, asked, is there any way I can pitch? Are the pitches only for creators that were pre-selected? They said yes, but we have an open time slot if you want to pitch, but all the other creators have presentations already ready. I said, okay, write my name down. And guess what? Presentation sent, and I'll also be presenting a video that I already created that does the presentation for me, okay? So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all how it goes. And yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get it.
Again, for all of you for sharing your morning with us, because it was an early one and all y'all faces are so beat. So I know what time that started, so I appreciate it. I really want to encourage all of the creators in here that get up to pitch with as much confidence as you can, right? Just think about this as your practice stage. This is the place to try and try and try and try. Don't think about, oh my gosh, I messed up a word. Start over. I know I only gave y'all 5 minutes. But if you need 6.5, we are happy to give you 6.5. It is really important that you walk away feeling confident in your pitch, because again, you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. You think you stop selling yourself, but you're always going to be selling yourself. Okay?
Well, let's start with the state of the industry. So the influencer marketing industry is now almost $500 billion, almost $1 trillion, so $500 billion. What do you see as the state of the industry now compared to like what it used to be?
So I think now, like you mentioned, $500 billion is huge, a lot of money in this industry, and I see a lot more creators taking this serious. I'm not just showing up on Instagram and just consuming and just scrolling. I'm actually gonna go on Instagram and really try to build a brand because there's so much money out here. So I'm definitely seeing a lot more creators really leaning into the business side of being a creator, not just showing up and seeing what sticks, but really kind of creating a strategy to make sure that they are positioning themselves for the best brand deals, to connect with some of the best agencies, things of that nature. So definitely something that a lot of creators are like, oh, I don't want to just sit down on TikTok. Let me not just, miss out on the bag. But we also see a lot of brands really understanding just the impact that creators have on the creator economy and them getting the visibility and the support that they need. So I see a lot more brands taking creators a lot more serious. They're not just creators creating cute videos on TikTok, but these are brand partners that we can use and leverage to grow our businesses and build trust with our audience. And so that's what Forefront has really been able to lean into, and to make sure that we're able to connect a lot of these emerging brands and creators. We've seen that a lot of them have kind of slept on influence marketing. There's a lot of myths that there are where you have to have thousands of dollars to pay creators and things of that nature, where in some cases that's true, but really seeing smaller brands lean into social media and content creators to make sure that they're able to stay in front of their customers. And so that's what they're really trying to make sure we lean into with the brands and creators as well.
So it is a luxury boutique hotel. We are the first Black-owned and woman-owned hotel in Raleigh. And it is a title that we do not take lightly, but honestly, it wasn't one that we were setting out for, right? It was just something that was our dream life for us. So Hotel Stages, it's a boutique hotel, but it's more than that. For us, it is a sanctuary, and we're super intentional about it being a space where people can come and feel seen and feel heard and feel held. And we're intentional about redefining who has access to wellness, right? And giving ourselves permission to lead in and take care of ourselves. Because we hold a lot, we do a lot, and so at what point do we do something for ourselves? And so that's how we want people to feel more than anything. Yes, the hotel, but it's a sanctuary where you can return to yourself.
Y'all give it up one more time for Martine. You did such a great job. Thank you. So inspired. Can't wait till you do the whole thing and invite us over. All right. We have our next, yes, our girl. Yo. She Miss India. You don't need no introduction. Take it away, girl.
Hello everyone, my name is India. I'm going to start off by thanking Black Girl Digital, their team, because when I came here, I was just coming to take in. But I went up there and I was like, how can I pitch? Like, is it a pre-selected list or how do I get on there? And they were like, we have an open spot. So I was like, put me on there. I want to be on the spot, I want to pitch. They said, okay, well, do you have a presentation? I said, I can put something together. So, what you're about to witness right now, some of y'all have actually seen clips from this video. It's a YouTube video for my trailer, actually, but it kind of goes in detail on my story. So I'm gonna play this video. Now, whether or not the audio wants to work, I don't know. But if it doesn't want to work, we're gonna pivot, and I'll just narrate it myself. But again, my name is India. I am a 22-year-old content creator and entrepreneur currently on my corporate calling journey. And so this video is literally going to dive into what that looks like, how that has been, and how I have kind of used my journey to help others and tell my story. I'm a creative storyteller at heart. So yeah, let's go ahead and play this video. Might have to speak. All right, I guess we're gonna narrate. That's fine. I have vanilla voters, so just like my girl Danielle was passing on her pink ones, I have some vanilla voters. And if you scan that QR code, it'll go to my media kit that has this video on there, so if you want to play it back later, perfectly fine. And that QR code will also be on the screen at the end. Okay, we can go ahead and start the video. I'm gonna prepare myself. Alright, so hi, my name is India. I'm going through an identity crisis at 22. If you're watching this, you caught me in the middle of a rebrand or an almost quarter-life crisis cleanup, as I like to call it. Either way, Little Miss Corporate Dropout has officially left the chat. This is my little YouTube intro. Thank you. So if you're new here, welcome again. My name is India, and I am 22. I'm an ATLian, and and I started YouTube to promote the hair care brand I started at 14 years old. Then one college advice video senior year turned into a series, which turned into me documenting my college life at Florida A&M University, go Rattlers. They definitely put me through hell senior year, but I digress. But after I graduated, in 3 years, I got a full-time offer in New York City. Declined it because it was too suited and booted for me, couldn't do it. Also, I already had the job offer of my dreams, or so I thought. Your girl got intern zoned. Yes, very disheartening. Then 8 months passed, I finally got the dream offer with an amazing salary and relocation, but I declined that as well. Why? Because they told me, India, we want you to have this full-time offer, but you have to give up the hair care brand you started at 14, and you also cannot make content. I said, baby, I'm from Gen Z. Who is giving that up? Not me. Not me. I don't know about y'all, but we don't do that. So I pulled a Gen Z move, and so I said, no, thank you. Y'all be blessed. Okay, and so I left. And so now I'm currently in the era where I am documenting my corporate to calling journey in real time, building my platforms in real time, and I will say that was not the original goal. The original goal was, okay, if that job doesn't work out, let's find another one. Right. But y'all see what this job market looks like. Right. Okay, that's all I said. Okay, so the goal was to re-enter corporate. That did not happen. And this is coming from a girl who had the 4.0 GPA, all the accolades, never had an issue getting the internship, getting the job, none of those things. But baby, I was quickly humbled by this job market, okay? And so I was like, okay, no job, okay, that's fine. We just gotta go all in on the business. That's right. So, aside from my hair care brand, I also started an agency when I was 21 years old, and it's called IANYS Creative. And so I started that platform to essentially share tips, advice, and content creation, entrepreneurship, all those things, because when I started my hair care brand at 14, there were a lot of gaps that I had questions, didn't have answers, didn't really have a mentor. So I started that platform to share that type of advice. And so I've essentially turned that into my career. So I still provide those educational services and make content within that area, but I also offer it as a service. So that is my career. But then also, hair care brand is still up and running. She's doing good. And then, of course, I make content. And so the purpose of this video, actually, you see I'm rambling right now. Video's over. But the purpose of this video was me basically saying that I was a jack of all trades when it came to my content. And so my platform was me posting the content creation advice, me posting my beauty, lifestyle, wellness content, and it was too much. Everybody's like, girl, we followed you because we wanted to see your college advice videos. You graduated, we don't want to see what you got going on now. So I was like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And then, in the other sense, my content creation, people were like, India, I'm here for the content creation tips, the advice, entrepreneurship. We don't want to see your beauty, lifestyle, your wellness, and your travel content, because we're not here for that. So I said, okay, that's fine. So what I ended up doing was I split my content, and I was actually talking to Nico about this. I have 2 different platforms. I have my business page, which is at IANYS Creative. That's where I post my content creation tips, entrepreneurship advice, career advice, all those things. And then I have my personal platform, which is Synai. And that's where I post my beauty, lifestyle, wellness content. And I like to call it my becoming her era, because I'm already her, but you know. Yeah. Her. So I split my 2 platforms, and so I do make content within a wide variety of niches. But I have noticed that since making that split, my pages have grown tremendously. I will say just with my IANYS Creative page, I started my TikTok page, blinked, I was at 1,000, blinked, I was at 2,500, and it's literally been continuing to grow from there because I've been posting content creation tips, editing tips, all those things, but then also being able to streamline that to say, I'm out of breath, as y'all can see. But I streamlined that to say, okay, here's the content that I'm creating to educate you, but if you don't want to do all that, like, India, thank you for the education, but I don't got time for that. Then you can hire me to do it for you. You see? So, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. But that is my pitch. I wish I could have put a presentation together for real, but I hope y'all enjoyed. That's my pitch. Thank you for listening.
right or wrong. You know, you really leaned into who you are. You leaned into your personality. I really love that you took a chance and you came up here and you gave it all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I just wanted to say, so we met earlier in the week and you were at Emilio's, and you know there was a lot of content creators, there was amazing people in the room. Later on, I think Shambo posted something you posted from the night. She flipped her content around from that night, captured it miraculously. It was flipped that same, maybe within the night or the 24 hours. The crisp, the clarity, the vision that you had for how you captured that night. I was like, okay. That's how I'm like, he got some competition. Competition. So I just want to say you're on the right track, and I'm excited to see where you go with this. And I know it's a new path for you, or maybe it's a growing path for you, but you have it, and I'm excited to see where it's going to take you.
For real.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Amazing.
Y'all give it up for India one more time.
Creators in the room. Have y'all heard of a word, burnout? Anyone heard of burnout?
Yes.
I don't see their hands. Burnout, burnout, burnout. Who's been burned out in the space?
Burnt out right now.
More than one time. We have a lot of burnout. We have a lot of burnout. Now I want you, good, you lowered your hands. I want you to raise your hands again if you have responded to 100% of your DMs. No lie. 100% of your DMs, have you kept up with all of your DMs? Perfect accuracy. A little less of the room. A little less of the room. And that's right. What we're going to be presenting to you today.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do a couple more. 3, 2, 1.
We got good news.
All right, don't move. All right, yes, please don't move. I'm gonna say, did y'all have a good time? You don't want to say?
I know that's right.
Did y'all have a good time? Thank y'all so much. We love y'all.
Oh wait, is it recording?
No, mine is taking photos, but yours is recording.
Oh, I've never used the photo feature on this thing.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
I'm so. I only use it for video. That's why I was like, wait, is it recording?
Oh, we love her so much. Yes,
Oh my God.
2026, y'all look
Yes.
out for my girl.
Baby, we coming.
Okay.
We coming.
All right.
Hey guys, it's Indy here. We're at Creator Upfront as part of Creator Closes Week. And let me tell you guys something. The theme of today is that closing out is not the event, okay? Fall in love with the journey of creating content. Yes, I got a million pages. You can follow my personal page. If there is one thing my illustrious HBCU taught me, is to stay ready so you don't never have to get ready. I just went to an event where I was not a scheduled pitcher and I pitched anyway. They said, India, all the pictures that are coming up, like they have a presentation prepared. Baby, say no less. If you can give me the time, I'm gonna show my grind.